can hit my line when you feel it. Hella if you know these niggas, they be trippin'. I just wanna get up in your feelings.
Yo, what's good to all my lovers out there? All my divine lovers out there. Yes, I am smoking. I'm about to smoke this for hell video. And yeah, we about to have a good time, vibe out, and have a conversation. So, lover's curse. No, let me not start that. I want to start off by saying that I'm proud of myself. You know, it's been a year and some change now since Lover's Curse been started, and I have to say that I grew pretty quickly. Yeah, I grew pretty quickly. Not saying I'm, the biggest or the greatest, but other people want to be in my shoes. So the first topic that I have. Sorry if y'all hear my music in the back. But the first topic that I have is, how did Lover's Curse begin to grow? And I have a lot of answers to that, because it's kind of like I kind of grew rapidly a little bit since when I started making my own tees, like making them by hand. That's when I started growing a lot, because everything was original, everything was crafted, and I showed people the process of me making them tees. I used to charge 10, then I went to 25, and just going up from there. And how it began to grow, I'm not great at marketing, but I tried to market myself through my music, and try to tie my music into my clothing. So it began to grow when I started to put that out more. I started to put out more songs that, like, I would mention Lover's Curse in the song, or I would make short videos of me wearing something, or I would randomly contact people, random people, and say, hey, could you give me a follow, this and that. That actually kind of works. It's almost like telemarketing. You call the person, call them up, and try to advertise them something. But in a sense, I wouldn't say I grew solely based off of my music though. I grew because I was going out more, I was connecting more, I was talking to people more, and I was bringing up the brand more. I started the brand. Your brand is something that you carry with you 24/7, every day of the week. You feel me? If I'm going out somewhere, it don't matter if I'm going to class. If I gotta have something on, whether it's a hat, a tee, some pants, something. I gotta have something on that represents the brand. And so that's another way I began to grow, because people outside, they say, oh, they're gonna wonder, oh, what's that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, where did you get that from? And it always feels good to say, oh, I made this. Oh, I created this. This is a part of me. And I began to grow because I learned to be more open when it came to my emotions. That's why I created Lover's Curse, because I wanted to be more open with, how, not just how I felt, but how I felt other people could relate to, feelings other people could relate to. And I wanted to be able to give people a chance to express the fact that they are loving creatures, they are loving people, and that's the vibe that they give off. Some routes that I took to grow, some things I kind of mentioned some just now. But again, some routes too, bro. Some advice. Some advice for me is that uh, when you're open, when you're open-minded, when you're I wouldn't say vulnerable. I don't want to say vulnerable, but when you're open about like you as a person, when you're open about you as a person, and it connects with what you're trying to do or what you're trying to promote, people are going to tune in more because they want to know. They're basically, people are going to be nosy because they want to know what's that about. They want to know what you're talking about. They want to know, why you did that, why you did this, what was the reason you did that. And I wanted to somehow bring the language of love, which is what this video is going to be basically talking about. And I wanted to kind of try to express the meaning of love through merch, through material. And I wanted to give people an idea of what it felt like to be able to wear your feelings. Wear your feelings. That's one of my mottos. Wear your feelings. And not all the time do we show how we feel. Not all the time do we express to other people how we feel. Or, not all the time do we even try to draw attention to our own feelings ourselves. But, sometimes it's a good thing to express it. To express the inner you, And me as a person, I'm a loving person. I love the idea of love. I absolutely, I try to understand it the best way I can. And I'm not saying I'm the perfect lover or I'm perfect when it comes to dealing with somebody, because I'm not. I have my flaws. I have my fair share of wrongdoings. But I learn from it. I learned from it, and that's another thing. Like I've learned from it, and that's how I became to understand it. Because I realized the whole time I was learning from it and being in those situations, I was soaking up information, and I was, learning why I shouldn't do this or why I should do that or how come this is happening. When you start to analyze things in life like that, you start to grow as a person. You become more intuitive, more than verbal. And yeah, that's really the gist of how I grew. I was just being me, basically. And I know y'all hear that a lot. People tell y'all a lot, just be yourself. But no, it's really a lot in being yourself. Like, it's really a lot that comes out of being yourself. And I've always been an artsy person. I've always been someone who likes to express themselves. I always wanted to be understood. As a child, not growing up without a father, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, especially being a male. But it's hard for both male and female. But it was hard, and I always wanted to be understood. And the kids that usually the kids that are misunderstood at home are the kids that end up falling in love with psychology and ideas that have to do with human beings, have to do with the inner human being, the heart, the soul, the things of that nature. They fall in love with those things because they want to understand it for the simple fact they were never understood. So that's how they get their answers. That's how they grow. And this is how I portray myself. I want people to see, like, all of this it's not just some clothes. It's not just, something you put on and just go out and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna wear this today. No, when you put on Love's Curse, you put it on, you be like, oh, I look good. I feel good. I wanna love today. I wanna give some love today. I wanna be the reason somebody feel love today. That's what I want people to feel like when they put this on. I want somebody to feel love today. I want somebody to look good and know that they look good and love themselves. That's what I want. And I feel like the love language ties into the brand so much because the love language itself is something that a lot of people don't understand. Not even me. I don't fully understand it. I'm learning it. But the love language is so intricate, but it's so interesting because it's almost like it's some unorthodox or unusual ways of intimate action that could make a person think so much highly of another person. And when you learn to speak the love language, when you learn to speak the love language and you learn to harness its powers that it has, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. Because you tend to understand more, you tend to want to seek more, you tend to want to talk about more. And not a lot of people, not everybody is very fond of love. Not everybody is very fond of love. A lot of people try to run away from it. So it becomes kind of hard when trying to speak on feelings. Because it's like sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall. You know, it's like sometimes you may talk to a person and you may be the most intimate person that they have came in contact with, and for the simple fact that they aren't used to that, they aren't used to being called beautiful every day, or given compliments every day, or basically they're not used to being uplifted so much, and it kind of scares them away. And the thing is, you when you understand the language, when you understand the love language, when you understand love, things like that can't necessarily bother you, for the simple fact you know that sometimes it's confusing, because it's like, where is this coming from? And especially, if you had a broken heart or you had your bad experiences with another person before, you're not gonna trust anything. You're not gonna want to love anything, and it happens. And all you can do is learn from it. All you can do is teach your own heart from it. And it took me a long time to realize that. Like I still sometimes get in my feelings about, I have feelings. It's okay to have feelings, dudes. Guys, it's okay to have feelings. Females, it's okay to have feelings. Show your feelings. It's just because another person made you feel like your feelings wasn't validated doesn't mean you have to stop expressing how you really feel. Because at the end of the day, how will you have to sit in your pain. You gotta sit in your pain in order to harness it, in order to overcome it, cope with it. You gotta sit in it. You can't run from it. That's what I had to learn. I sat in when I got my heart broke a couple times, whatever. I sat in it. I sat in it and I thought about it, and I analyzed everything I did right and everything that they did, and hand in hand, I did the calculations, and it wasn't always me. Sometimes it was me, sometimes it wasn't always me. And it's life. Like it happens. It's a cycle. Love is literally a cycle. Shout out to Tusi. Love is literally a cycle. It's just, you either take that route, love, fall down, and learn from it, and grow from it, and teach others from it, or just remain a heartbroken and bad, negative influence to other people. When people get their heart broke, they want to go and tell other people, or they want to portray this image like, fuck relationships, this and that, and the third. What's the point? There's no point in that. Why not go and try to share your experiences or help somebody else who is going through the same thing. I try to teach people through my music. That's why I make so much music, because I think so much. I think so much. And it's easy for me to get caught inside my mind. So at the time I have to let it all, let it out. And I don't be noticing what I be saying sometimes until after I go back and listen to the song. And I've learned that I can teach people through my music. And it's I done lost my train of thought, but yeah, I basically want to make this channel. I want to make this channel a channel to where, for instance, y'all could, message me, ask me questions, and I answer them. That's what I want this to be. I want this to be an open space for people to come and express their feelings, ask questions about their feelings or someone else's feelings. This is what Love is Cursed Clothing is for. It's also an outlet. It's not just merchandise. It's also an outlet. Inlet, outlet. I don't know if inlet is a word, but I just made it. Inlet, outlet. That's what I want for Love is Cursed. The love language is what Love is Cursed. That's the language Love is Cursed speaks. That's the language Love is Cursed receives. Love is Cursed will always be about love. How to conquer it, how to get it, how to take it, how to portray it. Anything from my knowledge, from what I know, from what I experienced. And I will also post what I make. Maybe I'll post videos of me shipping out orders. Who knows? It's not only on me, but it's up to the people who are going to watch these videos, my subscribers that tune in with me and share this experience with me. I want to know what's crazy. I said I was going to smoke this, and I lit it once, hit it once, and you hit it since. That's what happens when you talk a lot, You get drawn into what you're talking about. That's the love language. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the love language. Once you get into it, you like, oh, there's more to it. I want to speak more, because it feels good when what you say makes sense and other people get it. It feels good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, knowledge is key. When you got knowledge about a lot of things, you can go so far. Knowledge and connections can get you so far. I'm telling y'all. Connections is what also grew me. Connections. I know people who was already in, the t-shirt business or whatnot. I know people who already was into graphic design and fashion and whatnot. I went to them. I asked questions. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Search up people like World Division and God is Dope. Those are the people you need to watch to learn how to grow in this clothing business. I do the same thing. I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but I know enough to where I'm willing to pour into others, And yeah, y'all, I kind of freestyled this video. I definitely freestyled this video. And I had my little points right here. I have 4 points. I think let me know if I hit all these points, y'all. How did Love is Cursed begin to grow? Did I hit that point? If I didn't, let me know in the comments. Some routes taken to grow. Did I hit that point? Like, what did I do to grow? If I didn't, let me know in the comments now. The meaning of love language. Did I hit that? And how does love language tie into the brand? If I did not hit any of those, points, let me know in the comments, because I'm gonna put it in the next video. We're not gonna half-ass do nothing over here. You feel me? I'm with y'all as y'all was with. I'm with y'all as y'all are with me. That's how we gonna do that. But yeah. So don't forget, Lover's Language tees are now available online. And if you buy the tee and a Lover's Love Language trucker hat, you get the trucker hat for $15 instead of $20. So if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and tap in. Link will be in bio. You feel me? And always remember to keep divine love, y'all. No matter what people do, no matter what people say, no matter what people, you feel me, if they call you soft, yada, this and that, forget them. Skip them. They ain't doing nothing in life. I ain't gonna say that, I'll take that back. But, yeah, like, this first video, 20 minutes. I think that's a good length. That's a good length. So, let me know in the comments, hit the comments, like, subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all back with another video. Maybe the next video we can, show some of the products I've made recently or beforehand. Or even I could, who knows? What y'all want me to talk about in the next video? Put it in the comments. And yeah, always keep it divine love. And love is curses out.
You can hit my line when you feel it. Hella if you know these niggas, they be tripping. I just wanna get up in your face. Baby, you can hit my line when you